Yeah, I can hear you. What up, bro?
See, my thing is this: like, I'm listening to the witnesses and shit, right?
Right.
Damn. So what? Every bullet they shot went through somebody? 10?
They said now the witness said he said it was five by the holiday home two, and it was five separate other shots. So my thing is they probably hit up the car first, and you know what I'm saying, no damage. And then when they rolled around, it was another five shots. And maybe they got hit on them five shots or at the home too. We really don't know. But he say they jumped out and ran into Holiday Inn, and the other one ran the opposite way, but the driver didn't get out. So he was dead. So that's Foolio. So for him to say they jumped out and ran to the Holiday Inn, I don't know if they got shot then or what.
You notice on the news there wasn't no shell cases or nothing on the ground.
That's what I was talking to somebody. That's what
Did
they were
this
saying.
nigga get into it with his own like? Did
Dog.
did he
Oh,
realize being with the dude? Because the dude, wait, did the dude get shot that everybody was like he back though? That knew the ops.
the Mizzle dude.
Yeah.
Nah, they said somebody named Amaretta got shot, and it was two other people. I think they said a chick and somebody else, but it was somebody named Amaretta, a chick, and a dude that start with an S or a Q, if I'm not mistaken.
Something just don't seem right. Maybe I'm just tripping, bro. Something that, cause like, as bloggers, a lot of the time we got to go off what these people tell us, right?
Right.
Cause we, except for you down there, but with me, I'm not down there. So when I hear a motherfucker tell me, yeah, it was 10 shots. Now I'm trying to think. We still don't know how many times Foolio was shot, right?
Right. Right.
If this nigga, so three other people, so we can only assume that the other three people got at least hit with one of them bullets, right?
Facts.
So that leaves
Right.
7. If he got shot more than 7 times, something ain't right.
Right. Now I do want to say this. His car was wrecked. And the girlfriend car, well, I don't know is that the girlfriend car, but the car the girls was in was wrecked. It was two girls in the other car, and there was four people in Julio car. Now, the whole driver side of the girl car is wrecked. And then you got Foolio right side is wrecked. You know what I'm
How many
saying?
how many guns shot holes did you see in his car?
Shit.
We ain't
Man,
never we ain't
I
even
can't.
count. Did anybody ever count what we could see in the car?
We ain't never count. We ain't
To
never
me, it
count.
seemed like more than 10 bullets, man. You see that wind shit? You see that front of that car?
I ain't gonna lie. I know for a fact it's over like 10 motherfuckers. I'm gonna say it's over 10 shots that
Right,
hit that
right,
car.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
It's
could
over.
Foolio, something just tell me the man had a gun on him. Maybe he didn't, or the people he was with, they ran for a reason. Maybe they had guns. Could it be that they were? Now remember, the police used a specific word as shootout.
Right.
If
Right.
you go back to the thing, they said two groups of Jacksonville gangs came to Tampa and had a shootout.
Okay. Now I heard that, right?
Yeah.
Somebody said they counted 11 in the windshield. Okay, so I heard that, but I ain't gonna lie. When I heard that, I'm thinking they saying two groups of people came from Jacksonville to shoot and kill what's the name, Foolio. And I don't know if you know what I'm saying, which one is right, but that's how I took it.
Yeah, how I took it was Foolio and his homies was a gang from Jacksonville, and
Right,
the other people was another gang from Jacksonville. I mean, because
right,
none of them from Tampa.
right.
So
Facts.
how you
Right.
kind of express that is these was two groups of gangs. You feel what I'm saying? Now you right. They never said was it Julio and his people. They was talking about. I just assumed Julio and them was the one gang, and the other gang was from Jacksonville too, and they had a shootout.
Right. Okay, that could be too because the Jacksonville chief said that he's not finna tolerate back and forth and retaliation between the two groups.
Between the two groups. So I was thinking one was Foolio group and the other, you know what I mean?
Now, I definitely think he's talking about them two when it comes to that, like the Foolio group and the other group. So they could have been saying that it was a shootout, but at the same time, I didn't see no shells. Like we seen when they put down the yellow cones for the evidence and shit, it was like shirts and it wasn't no shells and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
which made us believe that none of them gunshots was right there.
Right.
So the only sense it made to me was Foolio was driving. It maybe the nigga, I don't know. See, it don't, cause I can't see. Well, I do know some niggas. Sometimes when you're shot, your body could go through some amazing shit. Cause it was one time this one dude said when he got shot, he drove himself to the hospital. This nigga got shot like 7 times.
Nah, facts. Now I know some people that got shot. I know a dude got shot 17 times in the phone booth, and he got in the car and drove for a little minute and shit. He ain't drive himself to the hospital, but he drove for a little minute though.
For a little minute, then he crashed out. So it
Yeah.
seemed like he crashed right there.
Yeah.
But
Now,
was shot somewhere else.
okay, so if we just go by what the witness said that work at the hotel,
right?
He said it was 5 shots, and then it was 5 separate shots. Like basically, like he pulled off, and it was a whole another 5 shots. So my thing is, if you look at the chick's car, the driver's side of their car is messed up. It's like somebody rammed on the side of it. I'm thinking when Foolio got around the corner, because it wasn't like it wasn't like they was just stuck. So when he got when they shot at the car the first time, he got around the corner, and that's when another car or the same car, because mind you, the shooters could have went behind him and kept straight and came in front of him while he went through that little side cut. So it's like they blocked him off. So they could have hit him up at the stop sign. That's what would cause the guys to jump out at the stop sign and run into the Holiday Inn. Because think about it, if the dudes hit the car up right there at home too, would you jump out right there at home too and run, or you will wait till the second time and jump out and run?
I'll wait till the second time, because it seemed like the second time Julio might have been dead, and if the driver dead, we got to get the fuck up out of here.
Right, right. So I'm thinking it was
We
that
can't just
second
sit in the
time.
car. You know what I mean? If we just
Right.
sit in this bitch, we done.
Facts, facts. So I'm definitely thinking it was that second time that was the lethal shots. You know
But
what I'm
if the
saying?
shots came from the front of the car, what the hell happened? Like, what did was they cut? Like, I could see if the shots was from the back, y'all getting chased, but the
Right.
front.
Okay, so look, the girl car was facing this way. So
Right.
so the girl car was facing this way. Let me just scroll through real quick. All right.
Cause I'm like, boy, that's a lot of shots to be in the front of this nigga car, man. It almost seemed like he was shooting or they was shooting out the car, too.
Okay, so if you look right here, it's a dent in the front. So they either
Right.
hit something front on, or they got hit from the front, right?
Right.
But all this is tore up, right? So hold on. But the car is still here. So it's a dent right here. It's scrapes right here. All through this side, it's a dent right here. And you see what they facing at? They facing them there in front of Foolio.
Look at all
So
them shots, bruh.
right. So I'm thinking that Foolio came through that little cut that I showed y'all. But the shooters came all the way around, and they could have shot up the car and then hit the other car on the way out.
Oh.
So that's how they got in front of him, because when they shot at him the first time, he hit it, and then he came through this little cut. But mind you, he made that first left, and that's like through the little back street what I showed y'all. But they kept going and came out in front of him.
So who car is that? Foolio? Wait, no, that ain't Foolio car. Okay.
Nah, that's me. That's me driving around showing like.
Oh, you went.
Yeah.
Groundwork, my nigga.
Yeah, for sure. So now see, he could have kept straight, but he turned through this little cut The shooters could have kept straight. And when he turned,
And then by the time he turned right,
they was already at the stop sign.
they was already at the stop sign, so they start shooting them from. Oh,
So that's the only
I'm
thing I
sorry.
can
That
think of.
witness
Salute,
tripping.
Mickey.
That's more than 10 goddamn shots, though. I don't know
It
what
most
that
definitely
motherfucker
was.
heard.
It
And it
most
seemed
definitely
like
was.
all of them was to Julio. I only see 2 shots to the passenger side.
Now it is some shots that's on the passenger side, but it ain't that many. It's like three. It's like 3 shots that was 3 holes that was on the passenger side.
Wait,
But the
so you
rest
went
of
and synced the car?
no, I didn't see the Julio car while I was there, but it is pictures that I had got from people that was there on the scene.
So you just went to the scene to show us what the hell could have happened, because it made no. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right. Because my thing was,
Hey, your theory really sound exactly like what happened. It's the only way possible.
facts. That's why I say the only thing I was wrong with at first was that all the shots took place at home too. But
Right.
hearing the witness come out and say it was 2 separate shots, 5 each, then that's what made me say, okay, well, maybe, and while I'm explaining now, they pulled in front of them at stop sign and did the rest. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where he died right there.
And that's when the dudes jumped out the car because, like you said, okay, they shot up the car, they pull off, okay, we cool, bro, trying to get away. But if he dead, I'm hopping out this bitch.
I'm hopping out this bitch. I'm not sitting in here.
Right. So I
And all
think,
the shots look like they went to him first. So you in the car, Foolio dead, ain't nothing you can do. You gotta leave the nigga, unless you gonna die.
Right.
But I don't even think they cared about them other niggas for real. All them shots, when you go back to that picture, all them damn shots was aimed and targeted to Foolio. They wanted him. Fuck y'all.
Right. Let me see.
Yeah, when you go back and you look at them damn bullets, bro, in that front. Yeah. Bro, look at all, and Foolio the driver, look at all them shots towards that nigga.
Right. All these bullet holes.
All them towards him.
Shit, it's like 10 actually in the hood. Actually. Say the witness said they chased behind the ones who ran. Didn't he? I don't know. Did he?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Man, this shit crazy, man.
Yeah, it's most definitely crazy, bro. Like,
I'm starting to think it was some. I don't even want to. My mind, bro. I don't trust nothing, nigga. I ain't gonna bullshit you, nigga. Where that Muslim nigga was at, man? When he leave and every goddamn thing. I don't give a damn.
and that's the whole thing, bro. Like, that's what confused me because Mizzle is cool with ATK, right?
Yeah.
But he also was cool with Foolio.
Right.
So my thing is, like, how could Foolio trust dude for real?
I couldn't
Like,
trust him, bro. I couldn't.
and he
And then,
technically
like,
was
you
closer
live,
to the
and the day you lose your life, you just with this nigga, though.
right. And now I did hear that majority of the people at the party, Foolio didn't know. Majority of the people at the party, he didn't know. They either came through people that, you know what I'm saying, he knew, but he didn't technically know them. Like they say, none of his real homeboys, them boys didn't have their heat on them. They didn't
Why
shoot
wouldn't
back.
you bring all your niggas to your birthday, though?
Now, mind you, he did say that he was removing niggas out the clique. He said his exact words was he finna die soon, so he gonna get all the fake niggas out the clique from around. That's what he said. So just I look at it like this. He probably ain't feel like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't have no, he was like fuck everybody type shit.
And
Or
that one song when he was like, I thought about nigga fucking with ATK. Who the hell you was talking about?
shit. That was 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Mizzle was in Mexico 2 months ago with ATK with Backstreet. So that when I heard that and I found out Mizzle was with your boy 2 months ago, it kind of lined up. Now, was he talking about him? I don't know. But it makes sense. It makes sense.
I wonder
Mizzle
who the
was
fuck.
2 months. He was in Mexico with Backstreet TK. And he
And
made that
then
song
and
like
then the
2
day you
months.
died, you around this nigga. Yeah, like something ain't right, bro. Even if they, and this what I'm saying though, people don't know the triple cross though. Nigga, sometimes the nigga in the middle don't even be the nigga who did nothing. It's just we finna use him. We know
Right,
you fuck with Foolio. When that
right,
nigga when Foolio tagged that nigga in the story and he reposted it to his story, dog, I see that shit. You see what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
nigga, they don't give a fuck you fuck with Foolio. We coming.
Facts.
And you better get your ass out the way.
Facts. Now I did hear that Backstreet and Mizzle had got into a little situation once Backstreet found out that Mizzle was still rocking with Foolio.
Mm.
I don't know how true it is, but people but I did hear that. I did
So if
hear that.
that's true, Mizzle, number one, his life is in danger
Yeah.
because you was doing some double side, playing both sides ass shit.
Right. Right.
You probably over there telling, no, I don't fuck with Foolio, and you telling Foolio, I don't fuck with them like that. Them just, cause even Whopper with the chopper and them, they was friends. They got a live stream with Whopper calling the man Charles.
Right.
These
Right.
people know each other, bro. They used to kick it and everything. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts. This the news clip real quick. Let me see. Play the news clip of the witness. This the
Cars.
update. This the updated one. This the second time. I don't know, is this the same witness or not? But the first witness said it was shot. He was ambushed with shots.
Right.
This witness said it was 2 separate shots, 10 shots in total.
A hotel worker who did not want to be identified on camera describes the chaos.
The man was bum rushed, shot at. Bullet holes ricocheted off of the building and off of our pillars, busted one of our windows.
It happened just before 5 a.m. on Sunday morning at the Holiday Inn. Jones died at the scene. 3 others were injured. Jones's longtime attorney, Louis Fusco, says the rapper was ambushed after relocating to the hotel after being kicked out his Airbnb.
They all jumped out the car except for one man, and 3 were being pursued. 1 ran into the other hotel branch, bleeding out, and while the other 2 continued to run off.
Prior to the shooting, the rapper invited fans on social.
Okay.
So what I gather, they wasn't at that other hotel. One nigga ran there. They was all at
Right.
that one, and it was way more than 10 gunshots. Because if it's ricochets and bullet holes all in the hotel, and it's at least a dozen in the
Right.
car, at least, damn, where 10 come from?
Right. It was way more than 10. It was way more than 10.
So, and if the one nigga ran to the other hotel, then they must have been at one hotel.
Right. But then my thing is, where did the damage from the girl car come from? You feel what I'm saying? And you see how they was parked. Like, so you can say that, okay, they pulled around once everything went down, but why is they cars like dented up, crashed up? Both cars. Like, that lead me to believe that they was being chased. Both
Before the
cars.
hotel.
Right. And then if you being chased before the hotel, what would make you comfortable to go to a hotel? Like, bitch, the interstate right there, I'm headed home. The interstate literally is down the street, 5 minutes away. If a nigga just tried to kill me in another city and tried to wreck and all this shit, I'm finna hit the state and go home.
Well, that's why I kind of believe that somehow they had intel that he was going there. Like, maybe it was a shooting on the way to the hotel. Then they lost the motherfuckers. And then on pulling up to the hotel, they got ambushed because somehow they knew he was going to the hotel.
That can be true. That can be true. But see, and then we have to find out those guys that was with him, that was at the party. Was they there when the shooting happened?
And if you notice, bro, they being real hush hush about that shit. Anytime a nigga die, we know who was there. We know everything. They being real. How we don't know all the people that was? How we don't know? We should know the females, everything, especially the city.
Right.
Usually when you hush hush,
facts.
you know what come with that.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I had watched a video. I'm gonna play it later, the one with the dude that got killed. But like you said, I agree with the Ace coming out and he being very vocal to get the attention away from other people. Because as I've been sitting back watching, it is a handful of people that's not saying nothing.
Nothing.
that supposed to be saying something. That's not saying nothing. So I agree with that.
So when I was seeing that, I'm like, so why these niggas over here ain't celebrating and
right
saying nothing? Social media done. They ain't. I'm like, huh?
Right. Facts.
So what it look like is because it's a live stream. I keep saying it's live because the live Ace say he tell Whopper with the chopper. The live stream is about Spot him got him snitching, right?
Right.
They get on the live Whopper with the chopper like, yeah. Tell the people I robbed you and went in your pockets on 40 cents, all this shit, right?
Right.
So he like, all right, since we keep it in 100, why y'all click up with 1200 Ace?
Right. Right.
And the nigga who just got killed, 1200. So, and that bit, they name been floating before this shit. So what I'm thinking is, Ace just trying to protect whoever. You see what I'm saying? Like, because he know he ain't do nothing.
Right. And that's the only, like I said in my video, like, come on, let's be real. Like, either he crashing out because he know he going to jail, or he know he ain't did nothing, so he gonna use this to capitalize. And it's only right. It's only, like, I ain't saying it's only right, but
can't get mad at the nigga though.
It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense because if it was the other way around, they gonna do it. Yeah. And you gotta think about it, them numbers. That nigga doing numbers he ain't did in a long motherfucking time.
Yup. And we could interpret the phone call in two ways. Well, if you knew he was gonna die, you ain't need to get a phone call.
Right. Right.
So the phone call, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
And even though he said chopper, I see the news report where they said heavy artillery was used. So he could have.
And that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? He went to naming bullets and what kind of guns, and if the news never said nothing about none of that.
It was one station where they said it was one where I watched and they said it was heavy artillery used.
They say heavy artillery. Okay, so now just say if what he say
7.62s.
He said 7.62s. Now when you say heavy artillery though, let's think about this. Do that automatic mean 7.62s?
To black people, kinda. Like to us, we gonna use 7.62, whether it's an AR, you know what I mean? Like we gonna use them 7.62 Dracos.
Okay. So 7.6.
So he could really. I got the call at 5 o'clock, and then I was thinking, this nigga live in Houston, don't he?
Yeah, he live in Houston.
So 5 o'clock is really what, 7 or 6 or 7? You know what I mean? Like
technically. Hold on, Bill. I see you. So technically, hold on. Time different. He an hour behind.
An hour behind, and they start saying shit around 6, 7 that Foolio was dead, but he was shot at 4:40 something. So that makes sense.
Right.
So I kind of misread that. You know what I mean? Just like you're stupid, but in reality, what the fuck the man say? You know what I mean? Like he really other than
so hold on, not to cut you off. So if he said he got the call at 5, then if they was here, he got the call at 4 daytime when it happened. If you want to be technical,
if he was here or in Houston, if
Ace got the call at 5 in Houston, technically it was still 4 here though when it happened.
Oh,
So
you right.
he actually got the call when it happened.
You right, because it's an hour. No, wait. I thought it'd
He
be
an
an
hour
hour.
behind.
I thought it'd be an hour ahead though here.
Yeah, he Ace an hour. Right.
So if he got the call at 5,
At
it'll be
5, it would have been
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it
Well,
kind of gave him a
technically,
leeway of what I
right.
found out when everybody else found out. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Facts.
I
Yeah,
just really
because
think Ace trolling, he capitalizing, and he trying to protect. Look, y'all could look at us all day. We ain't
right.
do it. You know, it's like 9 games clicked up with this. Like, it could have been any. Really? Foolio, I'm going to be all the way real with you. Nigga, anybody could have killed this nigga, bro. It could have
Facts.
been a fans, the baby mama. We seen that before. Remember, we was thinking it was Ops. The whole time it was a baby daddy that killed Cash or some shit.
Right.
And how they pulled up on Cash. Everybody was saying, man, them old block niggas did it, bro. Man, whole time, the baby mama or whatever the fuck baby dad, it could have been the little blocks that traveled to him. It didn't have to be all I was just trying to tell people was ATK and Ace or ATK and Ace.
Right.
1,200, yes, they fuck with them, but that's still 1,200. All them
Still
other
different. Yeah.
gangs, that's still them. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So anybody, he dropped this low. The bitch dropped this low. Mizzle dropped this low. Sharing the post. Like 15 people dropped this low. Anybody could, we could have, nigga, if, no, I ain't gonna say that. Nigga, if I had enough time, bro, I could have flew my ass down. Think about it now. Foolio posted he was gonna be at this place a week before he went, right?
A week before he went.
I could have really flew my ass to Florida, got me a little hotel somewhere, waited till the shit happened. That's how much time.
Yeah. Now, I did see some members posting in the Airbnb. Now, it's going viral that they was at the same Airbnb. Right? But they wasn't. But my thing is, it looked like they was in the city.
Same city.
And on TikTok, they got one of the dudes showing that he's in Tampa and he holding the Draco.
Yeah, and guess what? One of them dudes ain't saying a motherfucking thing right now.
Right.
So
right.
When he's supposed to be saying something. So it's kind of looking like Ace and ATK actually didn't do it, but that circle of niggas, like that whole gang, you got O Block, you got Lamron, you got 600, you got you see what I'm saying? Like just, everybody just blame O Block. O Block did it. O Block did it. Could have been the 600 niggas though.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking going on. I don't think Ace. I'm praying Ace ain't that damn stupid. So I'm giving them the leeway of hoping you ain't that damn dumb, nigga.
Right. Now, you could look at it like this now. Like I said, I don't think he did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he had nothing to do with it. But just say if he was crashing out. Now, remember, a while back, months ago, the chief did say that he finna hit their ass with a Rico, both sides.
Both sides. So he know he going to jail regardless.
So it could be, like I said, it could be that situation where he know it might be just, this might be the end where he know they coming, whether it's about the murder or not, just period. You know what I'm saying? Because the chief did say he was going to hit their ass with a Rico. Now, when he going to do it, I don't know. Right.
And so then a couple months later, so Ace could be like, man, let me get this nigga out the way before we all gonna fuck it. I don't want him in the shit. I'm cutting their money off before we go down. We all about to go to jail any fucking way.
Right.
So this could be a crash out too. Yeah, I did it. So what? Y'all finna give me 100 years any motherfucking way.
Facts.